Okay, welcome to our last session of Community Day. Welcome, Bruce and Anna.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Veterans Memorial Senior Center Kitchen and our celebrity chef, Anna Carlos. Anna,
Woohoo!
say hello to everybody.
Woohoo!
Today, Anna will be cooking famous enchiladas. And so, without further ado, here's Anna. Oh, you're supposed to talk to everybody. Hey!
Hi, everyone. So, I think it's Tina. Is everybody pretty much on?
Yep, everybody's on. Oh, well, just get started. I'll add them
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So today we're making enchiladas. There's two different kinds that I make. So I had Bruce choose which ones he wanted to eat. So we are making the ones my mom makes, and so she is from Texas, but hers are a little bit different. So some of the ingredients that you need for that is you would need a bell pepper, green bell pepper, onion. I'm using only a quarter because I'm only making a couple.
Is that what color? White, red, yellow,
This is a
purple?
white onion.
White onion, okay.
White onion. And then we have our shredded cheese. Oh, sorry.
Her picture. They messed something up. I figured you don't have a rodent run through the screen. You know, we're not on mute. No. It should be on. Oh, there's Anna. There she comes back. All right, she's back, coming back. Okay. Okay, we're back.
Can you hear me? Are we back?
Yep, we're back.
Okay. Were you still able to hear me on the other camera?
No.
Okay. So, as I was saying, we also have our shredded cheese. You need quite a bit of this because it will go in your enchiladas as well.
Can you shred your own cheese?
You can if you like.
Okay.
But it's a lot easier just to buy it already shredded.
Is there any cheese that you should not use that you could think of? Like cheddar would be good, mozzarella would be good.
To give it more flavor, the cheddar mozzarella is good. If I don't get the Mexican blend, I normally get I get both cheddar and mozzarella and mix it together.
Cool.
So because the magic of the computer, we have. So you would get chicken breast is what I normally use for the my enchiladas or my mom's. You get chicken breast. You put that in a pot to boil with onion, garlic, and some salt. I normally like to boil mine for at least 2 hours or so on high heat, but I'm constantly watching it and making sure there's still water in it. The reason I like to let it boil for so long is because I like that when I go to pick it up, it falls apart. So, and it makes it a lot easier to shred, and that's just my personal like on that. So once you bring your chicken to a boil, you can bring out your chicken. Obviously, you want to let it cool because you don't want to burn your fingers once you go to shred it. Are you able to hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. So while you normally let your chicken cool down, you can get your bell pepper and you can just start chopping that up. So let me rinse this real quick.
We have a question from Bob from Oklahoma City. He says, does it make a difference if you use red or green bell pepper?
I suppose you can use any bell pepper you would like. Um, I personally like the green one a little bit more, only because it doesn't make it as sweet. Where if you use the red or the yellow, it might make it a little bit up more on the sweet side. So it just kind of depends on your preference.
So apparently a red bell pepper is the same thing as a green bell pepper. It's just been on the vine longer, which makes it turn red and makes it sweeter. So, okay. Thank you for your question, Bob.
So our bell pepper, we're just gonna chop into little squares. Gonna do a little bit of this. Depending on how much you're making, so maybe for one chicken breast, which would probably make enough enchiladas for at least 2 people, depending on how much you eat. If you're like me or Bruce, that probably eat like 4, maybe you might want a little bit more than that. But for probably about 2 people, one chicken breast is good. Maybe even 3 people, like I said, depending on how much you eat. So we're gonna assume for today we're gonna make for 2, so we're gonna use one chicken breast. We're gonna use half of a bell pepper, about half. And we're just gonna chop that up. And this is a meal that you can prepare the night before, have it ready to go, and then you can
Anna's coming back very shortly.
Okay, can you see me again?
Yes, you're back.
Okay. So I just finished chopping up about half a bell pepper. Our chicken is cool now. So all I do is just kind of shred it a bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just kind of shred it a bit with your hands, depending how much you want it shredded. See how easily that's falling apart? I'm barely even touching it. So you just shred it up. You're gonna mix it in with your bell pepper. If you like bigger chunks in your of chicken, you can leave it bigger. You can leave it smaller. You can shred it more. It's up to you how you would like that. Me, I like it probably about like that.
No, she does not.
It depends. If I make tostadas, I make powdered chicken, what Bruce calls it.
Anna makes, when she shreds this sometimes for like special occasions, she says when she makes tostadas, the chicken literally comes out as it's like powder. I don't know how else to explain it,
I
but
mean,
it's just it's like almost the consistency of Parmesan cheese,
oh my God.
and it is delicious.
Should I drive over now, Bruce?
Sure, come on over. We'll
No,
have some enchiladas.
it'll be gone.
So your onion, same thing. You're just gonna chop it small. Probably about a quarter onion is all you need. Depending on the onion size, probably less. There's some onions that are pretty big, so it's kind of hard to do this with gloves.
We got another text message. This time it's Susie from Minnesota. Gosh. It says she was reading online on Facebook that male bell peppers have 3 bumps on the bottom and female bell peppers have 4 bumps on the bottom. And is this true? And I heard that before. So I'm now looking, did a web search on this, and let's see who this says. Ohio State University says there's no such thing as female or male bell peppers. It says, although the myth that bell peppers are either male or female continues to spread, bell peppers do not have genders. Okay. It goes
Good
on.
to know, Bruce. Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm just adding a little bit more bell pepper only because I like a little bit more in it. So here we go.
Bell peppers are a healthy and excellent dietary option. They are a great source of vitamins A, C, and beta carotene. They also provide essential minerals including iron, copper, zinc, potassium, manganese, magnesium, and selenium. And they are great tasting and a low cost vegetable. All right.
All right. So now that we chopped up our onion and our bell pepper and shredded our chicken, just put that in a bowl and we mix it up. If you want me to bring it a little closer, so you guys can all see that.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
So now what I do is, this is where I get some of my cheese, and I add a little cheese to the inside for the filling.
Okay, Anna, so how do you know how much cheese you put in? Please wait 1 minute. The screen will be back on very shortly.
Keeps doing this.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh,
Yep, we're back on.
okay.
Sorry, we don't know what's going on with the computer. It's acting up. It shuts down. So what I just did is I added shredded cheese to the mix of our chicken, bell pepper, and onion, and just mix that.
Anna, what's the proportion? How much cheese?
So for one chicken breast, I just grabbed a little handful and tossed it in there.
About a quarter cup?
Yeah, about a quarter cup.
Okay.
I'm not used to measuring. Everybody asks me, well, how much do you pour of this and that? I'm like, well, a little pinch of this, a little pinch of that. That's just the way we've always cooked and we've been taught to cook. So yeah, just probably about a quarter cup, depending on how much cheese you want in it and how cheesy you want it. So I just add, for one chicken breast, about a quarter cup is good. So you mix that. Once that is done, you can set that aside for a little bit. And then we grab our tortillas. What we do with the tortillas, because they are, if I were to go and wrap one right now, the way the tortilla is, I will show you, just for demonstration purposes, is we have our tortilla straight out of the package. If I were to go wrap it with some of my mix and wrap, it starts to tear apart. So what I do is I grab just a few, depending on how many you're making, and I grab a towel and I wrap it in there. And I pop that in the microwave for about 30 seconds.
Question come in.
Yes.
It says, are you using corn tortillas or flour tortillas?
I am using corn tortillas. I use corn tortillas for these. You can choose to use flour tortillas if you like. Me personally, the corn tortillas is the way we make these ones.
Anna, what brand of corn tortilla do you recommend if you go to Safeway or those places?
I like to use Guerrero.
Guerrero. Okay, got it.
Yeah. That's the one that I like to use because it's a little bit more flexible.
I'm more of a mission. La misión.
I think I trust Anna's brand better.
Oh, what, Ed?
If when you take them out of the microwave, they're still a little bit hard, you want to put them a little bit longer.
Now, can you heat these up on the grill?
You can choose. So if you're making for 4 people, it's probably easy just to do it on the grill, or your stovetop. Just kind of heat it up a little bit, give it a couple turns, just to make it a little bit soft. Because I'm normally used to cooking for like 50 people every day, I normally just pop it in the microwave. Otherwise, I'd be there all day. Our little music.
Oh, music. Today it's sponsored by Crest. Your teeth are very important, so use. Or no, what was it? How many dentists? 4 out of 5 dentist surveys recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum.
All right, for these enchiladas, let me get my tray so I can.
Look at this. Isn't this the cutest
We're
tray?
gonna use this little tray for 4 people.
Okay, we're back.
We use the other one. Are you still able to see us on the other one instead?
We can see. You can use the other one.
Let me turn the video on this one off. See if it works.
So now we'll just switch that one up.
Can you see me on the other one?
Can you hear us?
So, Anna, yeah. So you can turn on the video on yours. So you can see both videos. Yep. And then turn on the audio for Bruce's. We need audio. Bruce, can you turn on your audio?
His says it's on.
Oh, okay. I can't. Okay.
Okay, we'll just leave it on mine.
Okay.
I guess for now. Hopefully it doesn't go out again. Okay, so we have that done. We heated up our tortillas in the microwave. This is the sauce that I use for these enchiladas. There are other brands. I haven't tried other brands, but this is the one I use. I normally get the mild, only because I serve kids and they don't like a lot of spicy, even though this has a little kick to it. If you if you don't like a lot of spice, you could add chicken broth to it, so it can kind of calm it down a bit. So I normally just throw that in a pot or a bowl. Sorry. And this gets messy, so just letting you know. Normally you can use one can should be enough. Like I said, I'm not used to cooking for 2 people, so what I do is I just dump it in there. You can use it just like that. I get my tortilla, I dip it in the sauce.
Whoa.
Dip in the sauce. Then you grab some of your filling, you throw in there as much as you like, and then you just roll it.
Wow.
And you push to the side. Then you can fill up your tray.
Smells delicious.
It looks delicious.
You just roll. If I forgot to do this, but if you want more seasoning in your chicken, just kind of depends on each person. There's days when I like my chicken a little bit more salty, so I'll add some more seasoning to it. Some of the seasoning that I like to use is the which one is it? The all-purpose or the garlic salt. Just a little bit of garlic salt in there. Gives it a little bit more flavor.
But not the everything bagel.
So as you can see, one chicken breast so far. I have 4. I can probably make about 12 enchiladas with a chicken breast. Because adding the bell pepper and the onion and the cheese, it spreads it out a little bit more. So I'm just going to fill this tray, which probably Bruce alone can eat this tray by himself.
Yeah.
We're just going to do that. Put one more in there.
Half a dozen.
And you don't really need to put anything on line your pan, like any spray or anything, because the sauce alone helps that. So I'll bring this closer.
Wow, that looks so good.
There's our enchiladas. So now what I do, once I have my tray done, is that extra sauce that you have, I just pour a little bit right over. Just to cover the enchiladas. And then I just kind of rub that around a little bit to get them all kind of covered up. And then, this is where your cheese comes in. And then you sprinkle your cheese on there. As much or as little as you would like.
Holy.
That was a lot of cheese. That looks delicious.
The cheese on top. So we got our cheese on there. Tina, can you hear me?
I can hear you. It looks
All
so
right.
good.
So
You're back
we
on.
just sprinkle cheese on there as much or as little as you want. And I forgot to tell you, before you start everything, you turn on your oven. Turn on your oven to about 350. So that way that can start heating up. So we're going to pop this in the oven. Because it's already cooked, everything's pretty much cooked. You just put it in there until your cheese melts. Once your cheese melts, then you can enjoy your enchiladas. Normally, the way I serve the enchiladas, I make a side of Spanish rice on the side and some beans. But I've also done where I have just a side salad on the side of that. Just kind of depends what you're in the mood for your sides. Anybody have any questions or anything while that's warming up?
Well, that looks good. How long did you say? Maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes?
Yeah, about 10 minutes just for your cheese to melt.
Uh-huh.
It depends how you like your cheese melted. Me personally, sometimes I like it kind of brown on top, so it's kind of that burnt cheese a little bit.
It's on 400.
Right now, yeah, this one it's not true to temperature, but about 350 normally is what you want it.
And can you show me that sauce again? What kind of sauce it is?
Little candle. Las Palmas red chili
Okay, great.
sauce, and it's the medium because
Medium.
they do have hot. They have another one that says mild. The mild is probably a little less spicy than this one, but I go with this for me personally.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Do you use any kind of cheese, shredded cheese?
Normally, I like to use the Mexican blend.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
That has all those.
Yeah.
But I have also used just cheddar and mozzarella as well. So if I don't use the Mexican blend, I'll just get cheddar and mozzarella, shred that, and throw that in with the chicken. Any other questions?
Can you use different types of meat? I mean, like or like a green sauce, a verde
Yeah,
sauce.
and this same brand also makes a green sauce. I haven't tried the green sauce yet because personally I like the red one a little bit more. Bruce said he's tried the green one before. How does that taste, Bruce? The green one?
It's good. It's mild. It's not hot. So I used to always would do the like beef, or my dad would always do ground beef, and then we started using steak, like the arrachera cut, or flat meat, which is the outside of the skirt steak, and then chop that up and then cook it first and then put it in. And so what we didn't know, we had always used red sauce with beef and corn tortillas, and then we would do chicken or pork with flour tortillas and use the green sauce. Um, and then that's why I always thought to do it. And then someone said, no, it's just, you're only supposed to do them with corn tortillas. But I guess it's just whichever way your parents do it, it's the way that you're going to end up doing it. So.
Our cheese is already melting.
Oh, yummy.
Any other questions?
So
I almost did.
Hey, Anna, so for enchilada,
Uh-huh.
can you use the same meat for taco?
You can.
It's the same flavor? Okay, you're back, Anna.
Were you able to hear what Bruce said?
Nope.
Oh, see. He was saying that he has had me make tostadas with this. Only so when I make tostadas, I use the same kind of. I cook the chicken the same way.
Right.
I just don't add the bell pepper or the onion or the cheese.
Oh, okay.
There's a whole different process to that.
Uh,
The other kind of enchiladas I make is almost similar, except that you would fry the tortilla on the grill. Once you dip it in your sauce, you put in a pan with oil. You kind of let it fry a little bit, not to the point where it's crunchy, because then you can't roll it. Just a quick little dip, and then you roll your tortilla. But the other ones that I normally make a kind of like a salad that goes on top, which has cabbage, cucumber, and some lime juice on it. And you throw that on top of it, along with some beans. First, you put your beans, then your cabbage, and some sour cream and cheese on top of that, which enchiladas end up being a little messy.
And it's black beans, right? Or pinto beans?
No, I like to use the Peruano beans, but you can use pinto beans, you can use black beans, you can use any kind of beans you like.
Okay.
And maybe we'll make those another day.
Anna, there's a question on chat. What about using leftover with chicken from rotisserie chicken?
Oh, yeah.
You can do that too. You can do that as well.
Okay. I guess that's a shortcut. It's like a way for 3 hours of boiling chicken, huh?
Yeah.
For
me though, like, because I'm used to cooking for like 50 people,
Right.
it's just cheaper for me to just get the chicken and boil it myself than to get rotisserie chicken. But if you're doing for a couple people only, then that definitely works. Also, the other thing sometimes too, if right now you guys can't see, but when I touch the chicken, it's pretty moist. If I normally leave it for the next day, what I'll do to kind of bring a little moisture back to it, some of the same chicken broth that I use to boil the chicken, I'll throw in here to give it a little bit more moisture to it. Especially because you're popping it in the oven, and so when you pop it in the oven, it dries up a little bit more.
I got another I got another text too, from Cecil Hoffenpepper. What? Cecil Hoffenpepper from Phoenix, Arizona. He says, Anna, I love the look and how you do this. However, I have very bad arthritis and don't think I could roll the tortillas that easily. Can you stack your tortillas instead?
Yes, you can. I have done that where I'll dip my tortilla in my sauce and just kind of lay it flat on one of your little pans, and then throw some chicken, your stuff on it, throw a little bit of cheese, put the next tortilla over, throw a little bit more, and so on until you put it however high you want. So this, I didn't put it to the consistency that I like, but
That looks
your
pretty
cheese is
consistent to
melted.
me.
Your cheese
Yummy.
is melted, and you're ready to eat.
Wow.
It looks
who's gonna take the-
delicious.
Who's gonna take the first bite? Anna or Bruce?
I think
Anna cooked it. I
I
mean,
think Bruce would like to take the first bite.
hey, Austin just walked in. Hey, Austin.
Austin walked in.
You want to sample enchilada live?
We need a taste test.
Live on Zoom. Everybody, welcome Austin Watson to the kitchen.
Hi, Austin.
Here's Austin.
You get the ceremonial first bite. That looks kind of crispy, huh, Anna? Uh-oh, you're off again.
There, hold on.
There
There we go.
Austin Watson in the house.
Yay.
Ready
I
to
live for Mexican food as well, so 2 to 3 nights a week. World famous enchilada judger.
Yep. What's the verdict?
So good.
All right, Anna.
That chicken,
And like I said,
good
if
amount
you
of cheese to sauce mixture.
and like I said, if you are somebody that likes salt, you can always add more salt and seasoning to your chicken. If you like less, then don't put any. It just kind of depends what you want.
Wow, thank you so much, Anna. It looks so yummy. Anna's world famous enchilada.
Thank you. You ended at 3:33. So we.
Any questions, anybody? All right. Well, thank you. We'll let Anna and Bruce have some enchilada.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. When's the Mexican party?
I guess right now.
I'll be down. I'm only
Come
40
over to the
minutes
Senior
away.
Center.
We're not invited, Julie.
Come on over.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.